It's beginning to rain here, isn't it typical?
I know, you go out to do something and bang.
Bang, here we go. But sure, listen, we're sorted for it.
We're sorted.
I've got one of Mia O'Connell's lovely velvet hoods on, which she gave me. She's a young designer, and I have to say, isn't it gorgeous?
Keep you
Look
warm.
at that. Anyway, so here we have these bags now. What do we call these bags?
These are Hessian leaf sacks.
Now,
And the purpose of them is you pack them with leaves now in the autumn at this time of the year, and then leave the bag somewhere out of the way in the garden behind a shrub, out of the way, and just let it rot down. The bag will rot, and you'll have wonderful leaf mould.
so literally, you put all these leaves into your
Put all
bags,
these leaves in,
pop
squish
them in the
down,
corner.
pop them in the corner. They'll get a certain amount of moisture to help, and they'll rot down. And because the bag is a natural fibre, it's Hessian, it'll rot down as well. So you just, when you come, then you can just spread it all out or work it into your soil when it's nicely rotted.
So the whole thing will break down. Susan, how long would it take all that to break down?
Well, they say with the bags that come next spring you'll have it ready. It might be a bit later on than that, it just depends.
How brilliant is that? That means you don't have to go out and buy stuff for your ground.
Well, it does mean that it's part of, helping with the compost, nourishing the soil and putting humus back into it, so it sort of aerates it. And
well, now, just that gets us to the subject then of the leaf that goes into the bag, because you told me that the leaf is so nutritious.
well, if we go right back to the beginning of time, soil was formed by, first of all, the erosion of rock, and then the breaking down of the beginnings of plant material. So putting this stuff back into the soil rather than throwing it out in your brown bin or in the bin somewhere.
But isn't the leaf very nutritious for the soil?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to rot down.
Now, so
obviously.
you don't put anything else into this bag for your leaves?
It's for your leaves.
It's for your leaves only, so don't think that you're going to be putting in...
I wouldn't put in sort of sludgy veg waste.
Yeah,
or that goes in your compost bin.
Yeah.
Or your compost.
Right, okay. So... Now these bags will hold a hell of a lot.
Oh yes,
look,
pack it down tight and you don't, really
now, like,
pack
get
it
rid
in.
of that little fart that's come into it.
Oh yeah, we'll get him.
Don't want him in there. Yeah.
I love the sound of crunchy leaves in the autumn.
I know, yeah, isn't it? Absolutely.
And if you don't have leaves of your own for some reason, you can always go out on the side of the road and pick them up. There's nothing to stop you.
Are people going to do that?
Well, I mean,
I suppose in your own neighbourhood, it's to keep your neighbourhood nice.
I'm not suggesting that you do it for cleanliness sake, but just in order to have some...
Oh, to have some compost.
For your soil. I was being purely selfish.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were being the good neighbour.
No,
Sorry,
no,
Susan.
you must be joking.
Dare I think that, Susan?
Oh no, think of your garden and
but
your
look
soil
at the amount
first.
now we're getting into this.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
You can really pack them in.
And you could put your boot in if
you
you
can
wanted
put your boot
to.
in if you want, yes. Then when you've really got it packed down.
And is it a good idea to have it very sort of compact? So
yeah, fairly compact, because air is going to get in, because the bag, is a loose weave.
yeah.
Plenty of air getting in, so you can pack them down.
Okay. Now you've a great you've a great thing here. This is
the rake, yeah.
the rake is brilliant.
Nice wire rake, it's great for leaves. Yeah.
So look how quick that
I have
does
to
it.
say, I hate leaf blowers.
Why?
The noise, I hate them.
You hold that now, and I'll do it for you.
Well, they're very useful. But
Isn't that unbelievable? How much it takes?
it does, actually.
I mean, I can't believe that. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, we're dealing with a huge amount of leaves here.
Yeah.
I feel like sweeping the ground.
It's very
It's like sweeping the kitchen. God, do I ever stop?
It's a form of harvesting.
So anybody who says to me they need to go to the gym,
Forget
just
it.
you get out to your garden and you get... I mean, still we could pack more in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, plenty of room there.
Huge storage. It's so handy then, having awful black plastic bags.
Oh, I mean, black plastic bags.
And
They're
in,
sludgy in them.
well, in today's world, let's be honest, everybody's trying to you know, stop using the plastics and...
Yeah. Gosh, I can't believe how much we're getting in here.
Oh yeah, whatever that is. Whoops. That is incredible.
Isn't it?
Absolutely incredible.
We've cleared a huge patch. And there's still room. I mean, I keep pressing it.
So you tie the bag at the top.
You tie the bag at the top.
Yeah.
Which is just about at that stage.
Right. Oh, sorry.
That's alright. So we'll say that. Shall we say that?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
These all need to tie anything. No, use the string that these were tied up with.
So the string that they come in,
That they come tied
which
with.
is here, do you see?
Yeah, just
The little string, you take it apart, fill your bag, and then you reuse
I
this
rolled
string.
this one off rather
But
than
there's
making
one
it
part of it there.
Yeah. So if you gather that
So
up.
you just literally do that, is it? Or do you run it through it, weave it through it, or?
However you like. I've got a string in my mouth now, so
Okay.
so yeah.
Oh, sorry, this is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic.
This will probably end up as a granny knot, but never mind.
Now,
Yeah. Just pack it away in some
put it in a
of the
corner
garden
and you're done.
and leave it there.
Great idea for the garden. And
Isn't
I think
it super?
it
if
is,
you have,
it's
especially
brilliant.
If it's a small garden, or even
Small garden, and it just, you know, it's just so, it's so sort of looking after the environment and
Isn't
stuff.
it?
Yeah, I love
It's actually
it.
quite attractive.
Yeah, absolutely. Just lay it up against something. Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. So there you go.